Hello my peeps, welcome back to another video. It is the Step Forward here. Make sure to go like and subscribe. Today we're going to be talking about the top 5 things that need to be improved in SCR or need to be implemented. Let's go.
I don't wanna die. I don't want a Valentine, I do want Valentino. I sold my soul to the devil.
So I will be ranking these from most important to the thing that would be cool to implement and would improve the game, but is not really that needed. So let's get right into it. Coming in at number 1, we have the lag issue. This is an issue that has existed since April of 2018 when V1.0 was released. However, since then, they have released a counter thing to this called Part Streamer. This is the thing that reduces lag for low-end devices, which is not as effective as the system they were looking to bring out called Streaming Enabled. However, this system is broken to say the least, and we have no confirmed date of when this thing would be released, which is kind of sad. If it was released and if it did work, that would exponentially reduce lag for low-end devices and reduce the amount of laggy 357s you see going from Stepford Victoria to Stepford Airport Central, and reduce the amount of people that rage on it by 125.5%. Wouldn't it? Wouldn't it? Coming in at number 2, we have the scenery issue. Now, in some places, in fact no, in most places, scenery is beautiful. Take for example Famed Depot, a beautiful depot, very detailed. However, there are some areas in which scenery isn't the best. Like, let's compare Wester Coast Viaduct to Bowden Viaduct, and you can see for yourself that scenery on Bowden Viaduct is little to non-existent. However, there are some areas where scenery is being improved, like Coxley, where the station has been completely rebranded and shown in their latest sneak peek. And hopefully the same thing will happen to Coxley Depot, as that is another area in which scenery is bare, to say the least. Coming in at number 3 is quality of trains. Now, don't get me wrong, this is another thing that's similar to scenery, where most of the trains are absolutely beautiful. Take for example the Class 380, a magnificent looking train. By far my favourite train on the entire network. Or maybe it's the Class 68, that's another beautiful train. However, compare that to the windows of the Class 508, and pixelation is extreme. But compare that train to the front of the Class 43 HST, and you can see that the modelling is a bit blocky and ugly, to say the least. Right, so those are the things that really needed to be improved in SCR, and that would really, that's really needed within SCR. But now we're going to move on to something that would be cool to implement, but it's not on their agenda. So coming in at number 4, we have a new system in which I dreamt up of for the passenger role. Now, currently the passenger role consists of the person getting on a train, and each time the train stops at the station he gets 1 credit, which is fun and all, but it gets pretty tedious after a while. So here is my proposition, that we have quests. So let's say that and then there could be different types of quests, like for one quest could be get from this place to this place in this amount of time, like a passenger challenge. If you want to see a passenger challenge but with no time, go check out Throttle's channel. It'll be in the top banner. Another way in which it would be cool to implement something like this is if you were to landmark certain places, like SCR HQ, that'll be a landmark that you can discover. Another one may be a little metro shop outside Whitefield, so on and so on. That would be a cool little quest thing to do. But that would just include people just teleporting, them not really using the railway. However, if you could say that you can get from one landmark to the other without spawning, without allowing the person to spawn, that would be absolutely amazing. And then they can get points for doing it, and I think that would just be a very cool thing to implement in SCR. A game in which driving is the main thing, but passenger roles could be greatly improved. Coming in at number 5 is something I completely forgot until this point in the video. So it is really important, but it is not as important as you may think. And that is the quality of tracks. Now, if you look at people who rival SCR, not deliberately they are friends, but people like SCR's train game rivals, you would say like GCR, for example. Compare their tracks and maybe tracks from Snow Hill Lines, tracks from many other games, and compare it to SCR's. SCR is a bit behind the times, to say the least, but that's not the number one problem. In certain areas the track can get quite bumpy and could use a little bit more smoothing. That is something to keep in mind. So those are the top 5 things I think that should be implemented into SCR. If you disagree with me on any of these, please put it in the description below. I would love to see what you guys think. Also, make sure you like and subscribe to this video, as I have a series. Make sure you go check out the series on my channel called Photo Boomer. It is about me and I got I don't want to spoil it. I'm not going to spoil it. You guys have to go watch it for yourself. Anyways, thank you for watching this video. Make sure to like and subscribe, do all those kind of things, and I'll see you later. Bye!